Thanks for joining me for another journaling session. I haven't done one of these in so long, so it feels weird to say another one, but I'm excited to share today's video. I am going to focus on wellness journaling today, and I'll be providing 10 journaling prompts. But first, let's have some tea. So get your favorite drink ready and let's begin. I started journaling with an intent to be more mindful about taking care of myself and tracking how I feel on a daily basis. It's helped me to be more aware of my current mind, body, and spirit. And it's also helped me to take care of my health more and actually realize what I need to start doing now or not doing. So I hope this video will inspire you to add a little more self-care and awareness into your journaling pages. So just keep in mind, this is how I journal, and it may not work for everyone. There are journaling prompts that I realize I've actually always kept in mind in my daily entries. I ask myself these questions every day because every day my answers could be different. And even if they are the same, I want to log it down because whatever it was may not be today. And I'm not afraid of the mundane things of my daily life. Every day is a gift, and just taking care of myself is enough of a win in my books. And I am using a Hobonichi Cousin, but of course you can use any journal of your choice depending on how much or how little you want to write each day. Here I am just journaling little blurbs throughout the week. This is my weekly little journal blurb where I put down photos and lots more stickers, and I'm really enjoying the weekly spread in the Hobonichi. So later on I'll be writing in the daily pages section. So the first prompt is, how do I feel today? I usually describe anything I notice, like if I'm feeling sleepy or tired. Did I have a headache today? How's my energy level? Anything body and health related, I would just jot it down here. For example, like, has your doctor ever asked you the question, when did you start experiencing X symptom? Well then, now you will know because you logged it down, and I've done this for a few months and it's now second nature to me. And number 2 is, how do I feel right now? So how do you feel right now, right in this very moment? I usually refer to my mood for this question, but of course you can delve into it any way you like. I like to log my mood, so when I look back, I'll know if I had an overall good day or a bad day. And doesn't tea just make everything a little better? Number 3, how did you sleep last night? So this one is pretty simple. Sleep can affect, as you know, our overall health. So logging this will help us to identify any patterns or connections to other parts of our wellness. Number 4, was it a coffee or tea day? This one is for fun. I am mostly a tea drinker, as you guys know if you have watched my other videos, but sometimes when I need a caffeine hit, I go for coffee. So when I read back my daily pages and see I had coffee for a whole week, it's pretty telling that I wasn't getting enough sleep. So perhaps you don't drink coffee or tea. Of course, you can replace this question with anything that works for you. Maybe oranges or apples, or apples or oranges. You get the idea. Number 5, what fruits, veggies, vitamins, meds did I intake today? I've been trying to eat more fruits, and it's been a challenge. I need to confess, if I didn't eat any fruits for the day, I usually do not answer this question. I I will know that I probably didn't because I didn't brag about it in my journal, and I do keep a habit tracker in my Note that I can refer to. But making it a habit of just asking myself is in itself a little reminder to reach for those apples and oranges. Number 6, what did I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or snack? If I made a more elaborate breakfast, fancy oatmeal, or another form of a hot breakfast, something that I put effort into, or if I tried a new tasty recipe, I will mention it as well. I don't log the foods I eat to a T, but I do like to casually just jot down any highlights. I am still working on a meal planner in my Hobonichi weeks, but that's going to be another video. Number 7, what exercise did I do today? I'm trying to exercise for at least 15 to 30 minutes every day, depending on how much time I have. Sometimes I miss a day or two, but I have faith that I'll develop a healthy habit. So jotting it down every day, if I did or not, makes me more motivated to actually stay on target every day. So as you can see in the video, I have finished laying down some stickers, and I am creating a little wellness area, I guess, on the left side of the page, and that's where I'm putting how I slept, or if I took my vitamins, if I exercised. That's anything to do with wellness that is something quick that I want to jot down, like a little short point, a little note. I will mark it down in this wellness little section on the page. So above that part, it's just a little task area, like a task list, and I usually just put a few highlights or two, like if I needed to do some personal errands and whatever it may be for that day, I just jot it down on the left hand side at the top. This way it's just way more easier to fill up the A5 page, because I've had issues in the past because I write so small that I had trouble filling up the whole entire page. But ever since I divided the pages up into little sections, it totally was a game changer for me. Okay, so number 8. What tasks did I do today? So this one I usually jot down anything I can think of, including laundry day, what errands I did, or if I visited my parents, if I went for a grocery run, and etc. I oftentimes start off with this prompt and then just branch out from there. Sometimes, I kind of delve into I don't always go in order of these questions. Sometimes I jump from this question to the next. It's just a very natural flow of thought. For the last 2 prompts, I consider them if I want to write more. I usually do not include these in my daily entries, but if I, am wanting to, or I have something to write specifically, then I will include them. And number 9 is, what is a small win for the day? I think of one thing that I'm glad to have accomplished. It could be finally checking off a to-do list item that's been on the back burner for a few weeks, or that sort of thing. Okay, we are at the last one. Number 10. What am I grateful for? This question is a great way to close the daily entry. It ends on a positive note, and for me, that is important. And wellness journaling is, for me, about staying positive even when things get rough. Your journal should be there for you when you need it. So whether it is good happy words or sad and moody passages, I have done both. So to simply put it, journaling is a way for me to connect with my inner best friend. I want to mention that I usually journal in the mid-morning on weekends or in the evening on weekdays. Sometimes I journal first thing when I wake up and finish the entry in the evening. That way I can include everything I felt throughout the day and not just the morning or evening. If I have multiple entries in a day, adding a timestamp also helps to differentiate the entries, although I do get lazy and I don't always do this. I don't have any set rules when it comes to journaling other than focusing on these questions. So when I look back at my wellness journal, I want to know what mood I was in and how I felt at the time of writing. So you might be thinking, well, what about memory keeping and all those photographs that people usually put in, their journals? Like, how do you keep memory keep? And where do you keep those? So I do incorporate whatever thoughts or highlights of the day, but I also keep those in another section in my journal where I paste down photos and memory keeping snippets that happened throughout the week. And that was near the beginning of the video, where in the Hobonichi Cousin there is a weekly vertical layout, and that's where I paste down all my photos and I blurb about my week. So of course, this is completely based on individual preferences. There are plenty of journalers who love pasting in photos on the daily pages, and that's completely fine. It's just a personal preference. So you can definitely just incorporate some of these wellness prompts into your main journal along with your daily events and memory keeping if that works for you. I'm just tracking my mood with the colors of the highlighters on this page. Journaling is a sacred time for me to just check in with myself and slow down. I usually brew a cup of tea or coffee depending on the time, just opening up my pen case to reveal all my beloved fountain pens nestled in there, ready for me to pick up and write, brings a feeling of comfort and that maybe, just maybe, I can slow down the ticking of the clock just a little bit. Thank you guys for joining me in this video. If you like this content, please let me know down below and I will be sure to do more. And I will see you in the next video. Stay well.